All right, in today's video, we are going to be wrapping up the year 2023, and we're going to be looking at my top 20 favorite moments from filming this YouTube channel over the past year. This was actually the idea of my 11-year-old son. He was like, you should put together your greatest moments video. So that's what this is today. Stay tuned. I'm going to take you along and show you some of my favorite moments over filming every single week over the past year, all about the South Carolina Lowcountry, real estate, lifestyle, and everything in between. So don't go anywhere. We're about to get started. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is David Simcox, host of the channel and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people like you and you looking to make their move here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or you can book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle. In today's video, we are going to be going back in time, reviewing the entire year of 2023, looking at some of my favorite moments out filming these videos every single week. So I'm taking you along for the ride. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started on number 20, moving forward right now. All right, coming in at number 20, this is a short little interview I did at the farmers market with this lovely woman, Miss Hilda from Stevenson's Produce in Ridgeland, South Carolina. All right, so I'm here with Miss Hilda. And Miss Hilda, what's the name of our business here?
The name of our business is Stevenson's Produce. We're located in Ridgeland, South Carolina, 4644 Beach Creek Road.
Okay.
And this is our produce. This is my father's business, and we sell various items such as tomatoes, peaches, cucumbers, cantaloupe, watermelon, corn, year-round things that we produce. We also have peas, green beans, onions, bell pepper, squash, and zucchini.
Okay.
The best in the world. Stevenson's Produce, located in Ridgeland, South Carolina. And on Thursdays, we are at the Bluffton Farmers Market in Bluffton, South Carolina.
And so people that are watching this from New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, California, where's Ridgeland from Bluffton? How far away is that?
Ridgeland is 30 miles from Bluffton, South Carolina.
Okay.
We're located in the Lowcountry. We're 30 miles from Beaufort, South Carolina, 30 miles from Savannah, Georgia, 30 miles from Hilton Head Island, and about 20 miles from Bluffton, South Carolina.
So if somebody wanted to create the perfect Lowcountry dish, what are the top items here to create the perfect Lowcountry dish?
The top items are tomatoes.
Okay. All right.
We usually make tomato sandwiches where we wash them, slice them up, put salt and pepper, put mayonnaise on bread, and make a sandwich. It is delicious.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being on camera. Nice to meet you. And y'all definitely stop by and check out these vendors.
Yes.
Okay, and coming in at number 19, this is a clip I did from Riverton, Pointe, which is a Toll Brothers community. And for whatever reason, this video really took off and must have resonated with people because I had a ton of people call me after this video. And I think I sold like 6 or 7 houses in this neighborhood after this video. So anyway, here we go. So you have this amazing resort style pool out here, and you've got a hot tub over here. But the thing I love most about this resort style pool is it is overlooking this absolutely amazing Gulf vista that just goes on and on and on. I mean, could you imagine sitting out by this pool and just looking out over this golf course every day? This could be your lifestyle. This is amazing. Okay, and coming in at number 18, you'll know from watching my videos, I love to eat out, and I like snacks too. This was a video I was making in Port Royal, and I had to stop and have lunch at Fishcamp, one of my favorite restaurants, so let's take a look. All right, while I was out making this video, I had to stop for a lunch break, so I decided to stop at one of my favorite restaurants, which is Fishcamp on 11th Street, right here in the Port Royal area. So I went with a fish sandwich, and you can see you've got an absolutely incredible view out here behind me. So I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna jump in, and then we'll get back on the road and keep going after that. All right, and coming in at number 17, this is a little clip that I made while out filming one of the all-time greatest communities in Bluffton, which is Palmetto Bluff. And here I'm just giving a little history on the history of Palmetto Bluff. So Palmetto Bluff was originally a playground for the rich and famous back in the early 1900s. So in 1910, Charles Wilson built this amazing grand mansion right here on the banks of the May River. And he was a wealthy New York banker who used to come down here and throw lavish parties and spend his summers down here on this 10,000 acre wonderland of preserve here in the South Carolina Lowcountry. Unfortunately, in 1926, this grand mansion behind me burnt down. And then the land, the 10,000 acres, wasn't really redeveloped until around 2000 when it was turned into a real estate project. All right, and number 16, I was out filming a video all about shopping on Bay Street, and this little clip here is from the Outfitters store, and there are some great people, and it is one of my favorite stores. If you're on Bay Street, you can shop till you drop. And I'm here at one of my favorite stores, Bay Street Outfitters, and I had the pleasure of speaking with the owner, Mr. Tony Royal, who told me they've actually been here for 28 years. And originally I thought this was just a really cool clothing store geared towards people who love the outdoors and people who love to travel. But believe it or not, they're also a fly fishing shop, and they supply outfitters and guides. So if you want to come here and you want to learn how to fly fish, they've got a collection of different guides that can teach you. And believe it or not, they actually have a super VIP event once a year where you come in for 3 days and you stay at one of the historic mansions in town and you learn to fly fish with these guys for 3 days. So that's an ultra VIP event that if you want to check that out, you're going to have to talk to them directly. But come in, check out this store or one of the many retail outlets here on Bay Street. All right, and number 15, this is just kind of an overview video I made walking through the Bluffton Farmers Market, which is right down the street from my office, happens every Thursday, and I love going down there and having lunch and snacks and doing a little shopping and just kind of like talking to people. So let's take a look. All right, next up on my list of top things to do in Bluffton, South Carolina is the Bluffton Farmers Market. And as you can see, this is going down on Thursdays in Old Town Bluffton. It's a great opportunity to get some fresh produce from local farms as well as local artisans. We've got some awesome barbecue going on back here, kettle corn, and then of course you've got this park area out here where people can just kind of chill out on the lawn and hang out, and this is happening every Thursday. So definitely one of the best things to do in Bluffton is the Bluffton Farmers Market, happening every Thursday. All right, and number 14, we're out at Dolphin Head Beach on Hilton Head Plantation, and this is one of the most beautiful places on Hilton Head Plantation, so let's take a look right now. All right, now I'm at one of my absolute favorite spots in this neighborhood. This is Dolphin Head Recreation Center, and as you can see, it's an ultra private, ultra exclusive hidden beach only for the members of this community. And right over here, when you get to the edge of the beach, they have a playground area and other recreational facilities. Right over there is Pine Island, which is like a hidden little island that you can walk out to. And only the folks that live in this neighborhood have access to this absolutely beautiful, picturesque, private beach area. And if you look around here, you'll just see it is absolutely breathtaking, this beach right here on Port Royal Sound. And you can sit here and watch the boats go by and really just have a very private experience out here. It's unbelievable. I love this spot. All right, and coming in at number 13, this video was shot on my top 10 restaurants video, and this is a clip from Saigon Cafe where I'm having lunch with one of my best friends, Pat, who is also my marketing guy. So let's take a quick look now. So today I'm at one of my favorite restaurants with one of my best buds here, Patrick, and we are at Saigon Cafe. And one of my favorite, this is probably actually my favorite meal in all of Bluffton. This is pho soup, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend getting the spicy beef pho saute with extra spicy paste on the side. And you can't go wrong. We actually have a group of guys that gets together here once in a while. We call ourselves the Faux Bros, and definitely one of my favorite restaurants. And Pat is my marketing and website guy, and he designed www.davidhsimcox.com. So if any of you guys have any marketing needs, you can go to kickstartlocal.com, and I'll link below in the comments for that. But definitely give Saigon Cafe a try. All right, and coming in at number 12, this is one that some of my YouTube viewers thought was kind of funny, so I thought I would replay it for you now. It's all about Southern slangs and Southern sayings, and if you're gonna move here, things you should know so you understand the locals. The word South Carolina. The locals, the people that have been here a long time, they don't actually call it South Carolina, they call it South Kakalaki. Okay, so that's your first one. The second one, if they want you to turn the lights on, they'll say cut the lights on or cut the lights off. The next one, they might say bless your heart or bless his heart, and that's actually not a good thing. Sometimes people say that when you've done something that's kind of dumb or kind of irresponsible, like, oh, Billy Bob went out and drank too much the other night and crashed into the neighbor's mailbox, and they'll say bless his heart. So that's not necessarily a compliment. Of course, the word y'all, I know up north they say you guys, down here they say y'all. Another one they'll say is I reckon, meaning I guess, or something like that. So I reckon I'm going to do this, or I reckon I'm going to do that. Another one, breeches. Breeches are pants in the South. So if a mom wakes you up in the morning and says go get your britches on before school, that means go put your pants on before school. The next one, this one's kind of interesting, the word haint. That's actually a really cool word from the Gullah Geechee community. That means an evil spirit. So if they're trying to keep the haints away, or if you see blue painted under the porches, they're trying to keep the haints away. The next one, they say I'm fixing to. That means I'm getting ready to. I'm fixing to do this, I'm fixing to do that. And the last one, and I actually like this one, it's pretty fun. I say it to my kids. They say, Bo! And that just means like, hey man, or if they see an old buddy from a long time ago, it doesn't matter if his name's Bo or not. They just go, hey Bo! All right, and coming in at number 11, this is another video clip from when I was out filming in Port Royal, and this is at Sands Beach, and this is a great place to find shark teeth. So let's take a look right now. All right, so the last place I want to take you here in Port Royal is a local hidden gem. It's called Sands Beach, and it's right here on the river, directly across from Paris Island. And if you don't want to go out to the beach at Hunting Island on the ocean, or you don't want to make the drive all the way over to Hilton Head, but you want to spend a day at the beach, you can come here right in Port Royal, and it's right here on the river, and set up shop and have a great beach day. And really the thing that is really amazing about this spot is people find some amazing shark teeth out here. I know my next door neighbors, their kids have found some giant shark teeth right here at Sands Beach. So if you want to spend a day at the beach and don't want to drive all the way to Hunting Island or Hilton Head, come right here in Port Royal to Sands Beach on the river. All right, and coming in at number 10, this is one of my many video clips where I'm eating ice cream. This time I'm in Caligny Plaza down in Hilton Head, and of course, I'm eating ice cream like I usually do when I'm out filming videos. All right, now I'm at the Frozen Moo, and what vacation destination would be complete without an ice cream shop? And these guys have actually 92 flavors, so something for everybody for sure. I'm gonna take a break, cool off, eat some ice cream, and then we'll keep going. All right, and coming in at number 9, this is a video clip of Sam's Plantation, a historic part within Daughtah island, and if you've watched my videos for long, you'll know I am a history buff and I love learning about the history of these local areas. So right here on Data Island, this was the site of the Sam's Point Plantation, which dates back to the 1700s. And some of the ruins are still out here. And I'm gonna take you over here and show you. There is the remnants of the old plantation house right over here. They say that there were, I think, 4 slave quarter or enslaved people quarter houses out on this site. After the Civil War, the former enslaved folks actually lived here at this facility as freed men. This is pretty amazing. This right here, they say this was actually the kitchen. So all around me, this used to be one big giant house. And of course it's crumbling away with time. And right in the background, you've got golf and tennis and everything else going on out here. But yeah, this used to be a working plantation back in the 1700s. All right, and coming in at number 8, this is a video I made about Hampton Lake, which is an amazing neighborhood, and this is filmed in the Boathouse. And one of the reasons it's my favorites is because I love to feed the fish down there. So at the end of this clip, you'll see me feeding the fish. It's also a really great spot to come and just catch some fish. They also have a little fish feeding station here, which is pretty fun if you've got like little kids or grandkids you want to bring down here. Get a little bit of this and toss it in the water. Let's try it out and see if I can catch a few fish here. I see some fish in the water. Let's see if they're hungry. Oh yeah, they're hungry. All right, and coming in at number 7, this is a little clip from my day trip to Savannah video, which Savannah is only about 30 minutes away from Bluffton, so I like to illustrate that to my viewers. And this clip was at the Mercer Williams house, which is from the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which is an incredible book if you haven't seen it. All right, so this house behind me is the Mercer Williams house, and it was built in the 1860s. What makes it really special though is someone named Jim Williams lived here, and he was the central character in a book based in Savannah called Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which was also made into a movie. But definitely there's a big story that happened behind the walls of this house. So if you don't know that story, go read the book or see the movie and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, and coming in at number 6, this is an interview I did with one of the artists at the Bluffton Arts and Seafood Festival. This is with a gentleman named Alvin Glen, and I loved his artwork, and even more so, I loved his story. All right, I'm here with artist Alvin Glen, and I stopped in this booth because it caught my attention. Tell us a little bit about your artwork, Alvin.
Okay, now I'm mainly doing tribute to the Gullah culture, or the low, and actually more say Lowcountry culture, because I didn't grow up on one of the islands, but my grandmother grew rice. My father told me that. I thought he was just telling me one of them things, you know, that dads tell sons to get a little get points. And it was years after he passed away that a guy came, he wanted to look over our property for Indian mountains. And when he was looking over the property, he came back out and told me that he found a rice field back there. And then I knew, well, Daddy wasn't joking. It was true.
All right, and coming in at number 5, this is a video I made with Captain Trey Snow all about the May River. And in this segment, we're talking about the May River oysters. So I hope you enjoy it. And if you happen to meet Captain Trey Snow out and about, you can call him Uncle T. All right, so the next question is about Bluffton oysters, and Bluffton oysters are some of the best in the country. We're right here at the Bluffton Oyster Factory. You can see these guys working in the background. Captain Trey, what should people know about Bluffton oysters?
Well, when it comes to May River oysters, I like to look at them as like good old local caviar. I tend to call them May River caviar. I think they're one of the best tasting oysters in the world, as Mr. Davis said. But also the other thing is how important they are to the ecosystem. Oysters do a lot of filtering of the water, so they keep what we like to enjoy clean, but we also have to do our part in helping keeping the water clean too. They are delicious.
All right, and coming in at number 4, this is from an afternoon I spent at the Gullah Heritage Days Festival, and I got to eat some incredible food. I got to learn a lot about the Gullah heritage and meet some incredible people. But here's one little clip from that day. All right, so I definitely have to try this right here. This is the seafood gumbo, and this is Geechee Gal's Seafood, and the website is GeecheeGalSeafood.com. I cannot wait to try this. We got blue crab in there.
Yeah, just lump crab, jumbo lump, and fresh local shrimp.
All right.
Everything is fresh and local.
Oh my God, it looks incredible. All right, I'll let you know how it is. All right, and coming in at number 3, this is a video I made about boating from Bolan Hall Landing over to Hilton Head Island. And the reason this is on the top of my list is, unfortunately, my dog recently passed away, and this is one of the last times I got to hang out with and go for a boat ride with my dog Bodacious. So it just brought back some really happy, fond memories for me, and hope you enjoy watching this clip now. All right, so we're gonna start our day on the water today at my favorite boat landing, which is Bolan Hall Landing. You might have seen me talk about this in some of my other videos. It is the closest boat landing to me, but it is also, in my opinion, the most beautiful boat landing here in the South Carolina Lowcountry. I got my dog Bodacious with me, got the boat fueled up and ready to go. So we're gonna hit the water and we're gonna head on out to Hilton Head Island. All right, and coming in at number 2, this is a video I made about the hiking and biking trails here in the South Carolina Lowcountry. And in this clip, I was actually biking on the beach on Hilton Head Island. And in the background, you see my 14-year-old son who was biking behind me, but he was absolutely mortified that I was filming and biking with all those people around, and he was mad at me. He didn't want to talk to me after that. He's like, I don't know how you do this, just out filming with a selfie stick with tons of people around. So if you look in the background, you'll see my son. He was pretty mad at me during this video clip, but in hindsight, we've had some laughs about it. All right, so there's no better place to go biking, hiking, or jogging than on Hilton Head Beach. It is a bike-friendly beach, and you can, it's very hard compacted sand, which makes it very easy to ride bikes. And today is a pretty crowded day, but there are different parts of the beach that are not quite so crowded. So let's take a little drive and check it out. All right, and now time for my all-time #1 favorite video clip from all of 2023. I had a customer who said, hey David, there's this place called Monkey Island. You should go out there and rent a helicopter and go check it out and see if it's for real. So I did. And so I rented a helicopter and I flew all over the South Carolina Lowcountry, and I ended up going to Monkey Island, and yes, there are monkeys there, but the highlight of the trip was the helicopter ride, flying over some of the most beautiful landscape here in the South Carolina Lowcountry. So I'm gonna leave you with #1, my helicopter ride out to Monkey Island. All right, guys, thanks for staying till the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed reviewing the past year and all the favorite moments, counting down from number 20 all the way down to #1. Again, if I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest happening here, Be sure and like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know every time a new video comes out. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you today. Hope to see you in person at some point, or at least I'll see you on the next video. David Simcox here from Lowcountry Lifestyles, and have a great day.